and we are going to do an activity session now. We're going to do a bunch of different things that we would normally be doing in circus class, because all of us need to get our bodies and our minds back into how we do things on a regular basis.
I'm Ellissa.
And we've got a plan, we've got some different things to do. Can't wait to see you back in April, but let's all get moving. Do the best you can.
Yeah.
Join in with as much as you can, because that's going to help you to get back into what we do in person. So this is all about preparing your body for those sessions again.
Let's get started. Right, let's find a nice big space, make sure there's nothing around, don't want to hit anything. Let's just start with a nice gentle arms back, really reaching and forwards. And stop at the top, try and go one forwards, one backwards. See if you can do it the other way. One way is always way harder than the other. And really wide, big step, really wide, big step, and double time. Good. Then reaching up to the floor, and you're going to reach in between your legs. So sky, floor, through. Sky, floor, through. Sky, floor, through. Sky, floor, through. And opposite hand, opposite toes. Opposite hand, opposite toes. And shake, 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 shake. Okay. Let's just add a bit of a twist, warm up our backs. Good. Okay, let's warm up those legs. We're going to take our knee up. We're going to open the gate. The other leg. Just switching legs. Good. And close the gate. Nice. Okay. Take one knee up. We're going to circle the ankle. And change. If you're struggling to balance, you can hold your opposite ear.
Well, that's a good idea.
And change. And make it go the other direction.
That helps, doesn't it?
And change. Hey. Good. Okay, taking the roll into the ankle. Switching ways. Feel my ankles very crunchy. Switch. Nice. Hands on hips. Get really big circles. Keeping those feet planted on the floor. And the other way. And make them smaller, smaller, smaller. Until they're so small. And then small the other way. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. And then until it's as big as you can do. Good. And then just take one arm up and over. Give it a good old stretch. And switch to the other side. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Let's do a quick little head. Yeah. Making circles for neck. The other way. Good. Then I think we're going to get straight into the HIIT exercises.
Yeah, great. Okay. How have you all been doing during lockdown? Have you been able to keep up with a bit of fitness? Hopefully. And even if you haven't, doesn't matter, let's get back to it. This is going to be straight in with HIIT exercises. So that's sort of high intensity, just doing the same thing again and again and getting quite focused. And yeah, it makes you sweat and breathe hard, and that's what we need to do. So we're going to have 45 seconds on with different exercises and then a 15-second rest. And I think Alan is going to help with the timing, so he'll be shouting out from the side so that we can just throw ourselves into the HIIT. And what you're trying to do with HIIT is just clear everything else out your mind and just concentrate on that one exercise on repeat. So that's what we're trying to do. And embrace the burn. If you need to have a little rest, have a tiny rest, then get back in. You know, it's all about really engaging with your body when you do this type of exercise. So we're going to start with some mini press-ups. So it could be a full press-up, or it could be on your knees. Hands wide, boom, here. We're going down and back up. You're going to see me struggle here after a few. And then when you need to, you go onto your knees like this. Keep your elbows down at the sides. That's smarter lifts are going on a harder floor. Alan, I think we're ready.
Okay, first exercise in 3, 2, 1, go!
If you're struggling, you can rest in plank for a little while and get back to it.
It's a lovely rest position plank. Why didn't we put some loud, noisy music on? That would have really helped the situation.
Halfway.
Oh, good. Do a couple more like this, and then I'll swap to my knees, I think. Okay, my quality is going, so I'm going to go to my knees now. Whew. But I'm just going to try to stay really focused.
3, 2, 1, and rest.
Good. In your 15 seconds, you can do an opposing stretch to the movement we were just doing. It'd be really nice to just lengthen through the shoulders.
Okay, guys, what is our next exercise?
Next up is leg raises on our backs. So they're going to be squeezing the lower back into the floor. Are we going, Alan?
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
So we are looking to keep our lower back as engaged and flat on the floor as possible. It's a real temptation for that part of the back to start curving up. And if that's happening for you, probably better not to go that low. Just go to the point there, or wherever your back starts to raise up, and bring your legs back.
You've got 15 more seconds.
And you know these are great for aerial, for anyone who's struggling to do their inverts, long arm inverts. It's been a long time for me, I haven't been able to train much.
3, 2, 1, and rest.
If you want an opposing stretch, it can be quite nice to come to something like this. Next exercise is going to be, it's a hybrid. It's from a plank. We're going to do 4 elbow taps and 4 mountain raises. Okay, so the way that looks, we'll do it once we're into the time and you can just follow on.
Great, so getting ready and going in 3, 2, 1, go!
Plank position, squeezing, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then straight into mountain climbers, which are 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find your own rhythm with it.
That's halfway.
Keep squeezing your abs the whole time you're working this. We're looking for as much stability as possible.
3, 2, 1. Take a rest.
Oh, might be nice to bring the arms. Yeah, do anything that feels nice for your rest position. Take a deep breath. The next one is going to be squats.
Ooh, lovely.
Should we do squat and kick or just squat?
Let's do squat kicks.
All right.
Yeah, push these guys.
Yeah.
We want some awesome fitness performers when they come back to us next month.
Sweet.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Kick.
Okay.
In between.
He's feeling a little bit silly.
Very good. Pew.
Hopefully there's no pets nearby when you're doing this.
Yeah, literally on space.
I find my dog, when I'm doing yoga, my dog comes near me and hangs out. But when I'm doing HIIT stuff, she gets as far away as possible.
15 seconds left.
Probably very sensible.
Three, 2, 1, and rest.
Great. Right. Last one is going to be arch raises.
Okay, this next exercise we're going to be lying on our front. It's called Dorsal Roses. I think you put our hands behind our heads. You're just lifting the top of your back. Try and keep your legs down, squeeze together.
Okay, getting ready. 3, 2, 1, go! And I'll do a little talking here because Maddie and Ellissa are obviously working very, very hard. When you're doing this exercise, it's really important that it's a smooth lift of your back, that you're not jerking and just really yanking your chest off the floor. Try and make it a smooth, controlled lift. Even if you don't get as high, it's better to do it smooth. Three, 2, 1, and take a well-deserved rest, everybody.
Cool.
So I think next up we're doing a stretch.
Just to work through some of that. So, let's go straight into a pigeon, quite a relaxing stretch. One leg bent in front, other leg straight behind. Dropping this hip down. Take a deep breath. And you can stretch right down in front if you would like to do that.
Lovely.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
After those squats, feels pretty good in the hip. And let's change leg. Take a moment settling in. And if you want, sinking down. Nice big breath here. And gently coming up. Come to kneeling, stretch and twist into the wrists. Because we are going to be doing a bit of handstands. Get onto your knuckles, fingers. Great. And come to kneeling, circling the shoulders backwards. Some nice breath here. And forwards. Look up. And down. And up. And down. Over to one side, ear to shoulder. You can stretch the other arm to add in a bit more, but keep that shoulder down, not raising up. Breath in and out. And change side. Length through the back of the neck. Beautiful. Let's have a little twist, turn it behind. One arm up, grab the elbow, pull, and use your head looking up to help work the arm backwards. And change side. And relax, one arm across, pull, drop the shoulders down. Look away from your hands. Other side, nice pull towards you, drop the shoulders down. Great, let's do some back stretching. Hands and knees, curving the spine up, dropping it down, looking up to the ceiling, curving up, dropping down, curving up. Push every little bit of your spine, and dropping down. Find lift through the chest, up towards the ceiling. Then tuck the toes under, stretch to downward dog. Heels on the floor if possible. Strong arms pushing the floor down and away. Take a deep breath here. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. So your spine is lengthening in two directions. Towards the floor and also up through your tailbone towards the ceiling. Then lifting one leg up, three-legged dog. Work that foot up. Push the arms a bit more. Then you can bend that leg, stack the hip one on top of the other. And then put that leg down, other leg going up. And again, push, elongate. Stack the hips, twisting a little bit. And that leg back down. One more thing from this shape, we'll do one hand comes to the opposite leg and then turn, look under your armpit. So you get a bit of a twist through the spine. That hand goes back, other side, coming under, looking under your armpit. Beautiful. Hands back, knees back. Great, give a bit of a shake. Let's, should we do some straddle and then, yeah, let's do it. Let's come to a straddle stretch. And one of our classic circus shapes keeps coming back. Who knows how much you've been doing it during lockdown, but it's time to find it again in your body. See how it feels. And to the other side. And into the center, wherever it goes. Take 2 deep breaths here. See if you can just sink and give into whatever shape you have. Great. Coming back up.
Alright. Good. All stretched out. Okay. Let's do some handstands. I think it's time.
Cool.
Okay. Let's have a quick look at what we're starting with. We are going to start with some kick-outs. Okay. Let's quickly roll out our wrists. And 1. You can hold on to one really tight and you go floppy, shake it. It's really good to release the pressure on the wrist. Good. Up together and down. Turn them upside down. and in to the backs. If your wrists start to hurt, just stop and do a bit of this to give them a bit of a shake out. Okay, let's start with some kick-ups. If you've seen the video last week of Alan and Rachel, they gave you some basic tips and we're going to go a little bit more into detail. But if you haven't seen that, go back and watch that first. And yes, let's give it a go. So, we're going to start with some kick-ups and handstands. If you feel a little bit worried, that's okay. You can use a wall or grab some pillows or some cushions and you can put it behind you. Or if you have someone handy, family, friend within the house, they can be there ready to catch you. Okay. 1 foot forward, hands in the air. And we're going to do 1 kick up for now on this leg. And we're just going to kick up, join the other leg, and bring it back down. Yeah, make sure you've got a nice hard floor to do it on.
How many are we doing?
We're going to do 1 on that leg for now. And then we're going to switch legs. And try and kick up on this one. Up. And down. Switch legs. Another one. It's number 2. Whoa. Switch legs. And number 2 for this leg. One leg's a bit more tricky than the other. Okay, kick up 3. Switch legs. And kick up 3. Breathe. And kick up 4. Switch legs. Kick up. I think this is 4. Okay, last one. Make this a good one. Really lock out those arms, squeeze your legs and your bum. And switch legs. Good. Give it a little shake out. Let's see what we're doing next. Where are we? Dish time. Okay, let's do a bit of handstand conditioning. So we're going to come to our dish position, which is on our back. We're going to have our arms above our head. You can imagine you're in a handstand with your hands. So you're going to be flexed. You're going to make sure there's no space underneath your back. So you're really tucking in your pelvis, squeezing your legs together, and then you're going to pull your knees into your chest. What I really want you to think about is making your shins parallel with the ceiling. So we're not just like tucking in. We're going to try and keep that steady line whilst pushing, and then straight out again. So we're going to do 5 of those. Let's give it a go together. Hands out, legs together. Let's do 1. Think that straight. You can get someone else to tell you. Do number 2, how straight they look. Number 3. And 4. Really push with those arms. And 5.
Good. Much harder than you think.
Yeah. Give your belly a little wiggle out. Or you could record them and then see how straight they were. I might have to look at this back and see how straight mine were. Okay, next we're going to do another handstand conditioning exercise. Gonna lay on our fronts. You're gonna squeeze your legs together, push your hands out. Imagine you're in a handstand. And you're gonna squeeze you're gonna tuck your pelvis and squeeze your tummy in. We're gonna put our forehead to the floor and then raise our arms together. So it's gonna be like this. Ooh. They might not go very high, but as long as you're squeezing everything, it should work. Let's do...
So I just want to say, it's like, it'd be very easy to just lie on the floor and try to lift your arms, and then you're going to get work into your lower traps. But if you really do what Ellissa has just described about rotating the pelvis in this shape, it becomes a whole different ballgame. Much more
That's very true.
hard work. So don't be relaxed on the floor. There's a lot of hold in the body.
Right, let's give it a go. 5 of them. You can count yourself, I'll count with you, but you might not be able to hear me because my mouth will be on that. Okay, and 1. Really squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Open it out. Okay. All handstand conditioned. Let's do 5 tuck, 5 straddle, 5 pike.
Ouch.
So next we're going to start with some jumps. We're going to do 5 tuck, 5 straddle and 5 pike. But I want to talk you through just doing a jump in maybe in an easier way. Something that might help. So we'll start with thinking about our tuck jump. We're going to put our hands down and then I want you to lift your bum here and walk your toes as far as you can towards your hands before they start peeling off. So as soon as they start peeling off, walk your toes a bit further back. And this is where we're going to jump to. So you can take a bit of time each time before you jump to walk your hands in before you jump up. We're going to do this because when you jump up, if your feet are too far away, it's really hard to get your weight over, your bum over. Where if you walk your hands in, you're nearly already in line. So it becomes a way easier jump with way less effort. Okay, let's do 5 tucks. So hands down, walk your toes in, and jumping up. You can keep your legs in tuck, or you can put them up just straight. Oh gosh. Good. Is that 5 or 4?
I'll do one more.
I'll just count. Good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with the straddle. So you put your hands down, walk your toes in, and this time when you do straddle, don't want you to kick out because it pushes your bum further that way, so it actually makes it harder. I want you to really think about walking it in and then kicking the floor to the wall and then up, or you can stay with them out. So walking it in, and then I'm kicking the wall and down. Snap back, kicking the wall. Let's do 5 of them. Okay.
So to feel safe, you really have to lock your arms, keep pressing them down. Oh.
Quite tired after all that hit.
Great.
That's the goal. Okay. Give your wrists a shake out if they need. Your arms. Good. Someone can spot you for these as well. If you need a wall or cushions behind you, that's fine too. Okay. Take a deep breath. Because now we're going to do piked handstand.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. This one, I don't mind if you don't get your legs all the way up. What I want from you is put your hands down, walk your toes in, and I just want you to keep your bottom of your back as far that way as possible. So I don't want any kick out that kind of looks like a plank. Walk in. Even just that high is fine for me. If you feel a bit safer, you can take it all the way to the top. And if you want an extra challenge, you can try and do it from your knees. Oh, that's a bit tricky. Let's try again. Oh, that's a bit hard for me to say. Okay, let's do 5 of those.
Get through it.
Hands there, walk your toes in. And quick. Jump. 3. 2 more. 4. Oh, a bit of a bend in my arms there. Okay. That'll do.
Cool. One last handstand conditioning thing.
Yes. Okay, give your legs a little shake out. This one's really good for strengthening your pike jump ups, and if you want to learn how to do it, press handstand. But let's start in a plank position. So you're going to tuck your toes under. Now, if you haven't got a slippy floor with socks, you can use shopping bags or Tupperware.
If you've got carpet at home, you just need to be able to make your feet slide for this exercise. So if that's you, stop the video right now, go and get a plastic bag or a Tupperware or something that you could just put your feet on to create slide on the carpet.
Great. We'll pretend you will come back. So go to your plank, tuck your toes under, and then you're going to use your back, your shoulders, and your core, your butt up as far as you can get, and put down to plank. We'll do 5 of those. So number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
Oh, great.
Good. Your legs a bit of shake out, arms a bit of shake out. Okay. Give your wrists a little bit of a roll, so we'll do 1 more handstand. So for this, you can either use a wall, ask a friend, because we're going to do a 45-second hold or a 30-second hold.
I think they can call it.
You can decide. So we'll do 45 seconds, but after 30 seconds, if you want to come down, that's okay too. Okay, Alan's going to help us out with the timer. I'm going to get my spot ready for me.
Yes.
We'll do that as we can. Just going to put my hands up.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, up we go.
Push up the shoulders, your hands, squeeze your butt, squeeze your feet.
Great.
Halfway.
Oh, push it.
So I'm going to give her enough support that she doesn't have to work too hard. But I do want her to work a bit because I can see that she's good. So depending on how easy you'll find it is how much spotting
3,
you might want.
2, 1, and down.
Whoa. Great.
Cool.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah. So that's enough handstands, that's loads. Let's just have one last little thing we're going to do. Believe it or not, we're going to do a little juggling thing. And those of you who know me know that I'm not the world's greatest juggler, but what I can do is put together 4 basic moves. So that's what we're going to show you now. And then we're going to give you a series of challenges to work with it. So, you're going to need a ball. If you haven't got a ball, use some rolled up socks or something else that you can get at home for this. And let's just remember it. 4 basic moves. Okay, so here we go. The first one is throw and catch with the arm. Boom. So we do that again. Throw, move the arm, catch. Second one, you're going to take the ball to the side and throw behind and catch. Do that again. So from the beginning, it starts in one hand. Throw under the arm, take the ball to the side, hand up and catch. Then we're using a leg. We're going to go under the leg and catch in the other hand. Let's do that again. So we've done, starting in one hand from the beginning, throw under the arm, take it out to the side, chuck, catch. It's going to go under the leg and catch there. And now we're doing a big overhand catch there. So that's the 4 moves. Even I can do it. So let's just go through that again. Throw, throw, under the arm.
And then behind the back.
Behind, did I do that right? Hang on. I don't know what I did there. Under the back, under the leg, and overhead. Let's do it once more, all together. I can't remember what I did there. Damn it! Hopefully.
The hardest part is when you're
We're gonna do, okay, I can do it. Okay, there. I really don't remember what I did there. Never mind. You guys will just have to make up your own version. And then some variants to play with on that are speed it up, make it as fast as possible. Make it as big as possible, take up as much space as possible. Do it backwards. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 as the moves.
You can try it different directions, space in different ways.
Add in a turn in between each move. Should we try that now?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
So each time you're going to do a quarter turn. Speed me up. So yeah, we'll leave that with you. Get your socks or your orange or whatever you're using and have a little play with that. Make it flowy.
Try with your eyes closed.
Oh, voila. Great. Put on some different music. Respond to the music. Yeah. Great. Should be good. Okay, I think we might leave it there, actually. Yeah. Cool. So there we go. There's a bunch of conditioning, stretching, handstand stuff, and a little juggling thing to play with. So we hope you have some fun with that. We hope you made your body work. And yeah, keep doing it so that you're feeling fit and strong when you come back and when we see you again. Anything else you want to say?
Looking forward to seeing you all.
Good.